The NHS is celebrating its 70th anniversary in July. These pictures from the historic England archive document life before the service, when healthcare was a luxury many could not afford. Today, 1 million patients are treated by the NHS every 36 hours. Average stays in the UK are 7 days, while in Japan this is 3 times more. However, some cases do require extensive and prolonged care. So is the story of Rick Ryan, a plasterer from Caerphilly. In 2014, he suffered 3 brain bleeds after he fell off, and he was in a state of coma for 6 weeks.
I had to learn to walk and talk again. Ironically, I could say I can't talk, but I couldn't say anything else. So I couldn't understand any sentences which were being said to me, because everything was gobbledygook, so I didn't really understand what happened to me at all. I didn't even know why I was in hospital.
Rick's life was completely changed after the accident, but he has made exceptional progress and he is now able to return to his hobbies. These activities help him with memory loss, awareness and balance issues, but most of his recovery took place in Rookwood Hospital.
I felt very supported by the staff in Rookwood Hospital, and I can't say enough good things about the staff in Rookwood Hospital.
Here at Rookwood Hospital is where Rick spent 7 months. This is one of only 12 spinal recovery units in the country and a main centre for brain rehabilitation in Cardiff. In this kind of long-term recovery facilities, NHS care goes beyond the medical treatment. What Rick remembers most are the faces of the people that looked after him and also the good food that he receives. It appears that staff here are ready to go the extra mile for their patients. And quite literally. Nurses of Rookwood abandoned their white uniforms and joined a bed-push race. They call themselves Rookie Rehabs and are dressed in the theme of Alice in Wonderland.
We support patients with rehabilitation when they've acquired brain injuries, and they can be life-changing, so we work to help them. I love my job, and it's such a great cause that I wanted to help, take part.
All the way in, well done, good work!
Hospital beds were taken out from their wards and into the light of the day. These beds, in which patients rest with the doubt of ever walking again, became vehicles of hope and strength.
And so the event itself, we have 16 teams, of which all are dressed in their own beds, and they're going to be racing against the clock to be crowned the winner.
The event was organised by 3 health charities, including Prop Appeal at Rookwood Hospital. But the man behind the idea is Paul Harrison, an ex-reservist in the army who suffered a traumatic brain injury.
I was away skiing with the army in November 2016, and I had a high-speed crash. And the next thing I really remember is pretty much being back in the UK, but I was in Austria for a week afterwards. And in Austria they said there was nothing wrong with me and sent me back to the UK with my ski team. When I got back to the UK, there was something wrong with me, and I started to access the NHS then. The NHS is just full of people who want to help, and that's why they're doing it. A lot of the time they're not doing it for the money, because it's not amazing money, but they're doing it because they genuinely care about others. Everyone's going to access the NHS at some point in their life, so I want to try and help that in any way I can to be the best experience that they do get.
Looking towards the future, NHS Wales has organised a drawing competition inviting children of different ages to showcase their ideas about what the health service will look like for its centenary. The beginning of the 8th decade of NHS comes with hope, as Theresa May is expected to announce a long-term funding plan in July.